what's up, guys? I know it's been a while. Just recently a video came out from Eric Clapton. He put out a version of Black Magic Woman, the old Santana song. Or I'm not sure if Santana or Peter Green wrote it. I think Peter Green may have written that one. But the Santana version is in D minor. This is in, Clapton does it in E minor. And he just put this out like last week, October 22nd. And I've been watching it over and over and over and just trying to absorb the way he plays and his rhythms. Because he's playing this on a 12 string with just his fingers, finger picking. And I'm pretty decent with finger picking, and the action on this guitar is, if you're going to finger pick on a 12 string, the action has to be really, really good. And he's playing, I'm not sure what type of guitar he's playing, but this one is an old Breedlove, and it plays really good, so I figured I would use this one. The chords are just going to be E minor to B7, and he's just playing it with these two fingers on the F sharp note here, second fret of the low E and the second fret of the G. All the other strings are ringing open. Back to the E minor, A minor 7. So for A minor 7, your ring finger is going to be lifted off of the G string. Play from the A string down. Back to an E minor, E7. So he does, I know that there are like 2 verses. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I miss so blind I can't see. E minor, B7, E minor. So those are the straightforward. Oh, and another thing that he does, I'm sorry, I missed this. When he's strumming the E minor, he'll go play like the low notes of a G chord and switch back to the E minor real quick. Like that. So after the second verse, don't turn your back on me, baby. Sometimes you can play the A minor and add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the high E. And I think during this part he's strumming like with with his thumb. But I noticed that, he's doing some picking with all of his fingers, and he uses his 3 finger, he uses his thumb and his first 3 fingers. Sometimes he'll kind of strum up with his fingers like this. And some of the other changes he does further on in this song, which I'm going to cover, he uses his first 3 fingers, and I'll get to that. So after the second verse, don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic song. Goes into a solo, and he's going to do something like this. I didn't do that right. It starts like this for the E minor part, and then you're going to do a. Then You're gonna, instead of switching to this B minor shape, or B7, you're gonna do something like this. And this is when Clapton's starting to pick a little bit more. I know, I was looking at his right hand, and he was, with his thumb, he was hitting the A string. Okay, and then, what else does it do there? Starts this way. Goes back to that B7. And this is something else that he does when it goes back to the E minor. It's coming up here to play this shape. Sometimes he'll lift his first finger so the high E string's open. It's hard to do. So I never thought to play an E minor in this position. Like I know this is E minor. That's a full E minor chord. But just to play the D shape and then add that suspension at the 7th of the high E, never thought to do that. And that's so brilliant. Clapton does that. So for when it switches to, you know, the chords are E minor to B7, back to E minor to A minor, or A minor 7, back to E minor, B7, E minor. So that's the solo is just going over those chords. So it starts with now A minor 7. Now it goes, the solo goes on. I screwed that up. The second part of the solo. Up to this shape. Now he does another verse. Got your spell on me, babe. Got your spell on me, babe. Now it goes into this little jam toward the end where he's doing something like this. That's the basic groove for it in E. So it's doing, well, that's what he's doing at the very start. But then he starts getting into he slides up to that shape again. He does something like this. He's doing something like this. So it's E to A. you're playing like the bottom part of a B minor, but without the A string or the high E. And then it's going to go from this shape to A, something like that. E, A, B minor. And then it goes. And that's how it finishes. So, yeah, I wanted to go through this ever since I've heard this song. I had to go over it and over it and over it. And, I tried to cover it the best I could. But Clapton is still, you know, being in his mid-70s, he's still such a good guitar player. Great blues player, smooth rhythm, and he's playing it with his fingers on a 12 string. I mean, you don't see that very often. But he's truly virtuoso. I hope this is helpful to you, and hopefully I'll be back soon with you. Cover some more blues lessons, alright? Take care.